Now we come to the exercises of lesson 2 in Medina book 3. So we'll come to the first exercise, that is the question and answers. Please write the answers in Arabic. This is a good practice of writing Arabic sentences, and look for the answers in the lessons. Inshallah, we'll start with the exercise 1. أجب عن الأسئلة الآتية. أين رأى فيصل حامدا? Where did Faisal see Hamid? رآه وهو يدخل الحمام. He saw while he was entering the washroom. أين ذهب حمزة? Where did Hamza go? ذهب إلى المحجع, means he went to the hostel. And متى خرج الطلاب من مكة ومتى وصلوا المدينة المنورة? So متى خرج الطلاب من مكة, when did they exited Makkah? خرجوا من المكة والشمس تطلع ووصلوا المدينة المنورة والناس يخرجون من المسجد النبي بعد صلاة الظهر. This is from the lesson. The answer is from the lesson, and make your answers from the question itself. من الذي قرأ الحديث? Who read the hadith? Who read the hadith? هو معاوية. Who read the hadith? يقرأ معاوية الحديث. You can also say يقرأ معاوية الحديث. ما معنى الحرم في الآية الواردة في الدرس وما مفردها? So the answer is معنى الحرم هو المحرمون ومفردها حرام, أي meaning محرم. Exercise 2. تعمل أمثلة الآتية, means complete reading this exercise. You just have to read and see the structure of the sentence with واو الحال. حججت وأنا صغير. Now this verb حججت, what is the structure in the root word? If you remember from the sarf lesson, this verb is hajja. Hajja with a shadda over it. Hajja. Now originally it was hajja. Okay, hajja. So what did the Arab scholars do? They did not want to pronounce hajja, so it became hajja. Okay, hajj, one the first jim with sukoon, the other jim with fatha. Now the Arabic scholar didn't want to pronounce like hajja. It was a kind of stopping in between and then pronouncing, so they didn't like this kind of pronunciation. So what they did, they overlapped, the scholars of grammar, they overlapped the two genes. This genes overlapped with this, so what happened, it became hajj and ja, one with sukun and the other, they overlapped and they became hajja. Now the structure hajja became the usual scale in Arabic grammar. Now when we use this verb in making past tense, what happens with this overlapped jim? The jim with shadda, what happens? It opens up. It opens up. Hajjaj, it becomes hajjaj two. Okay, that's why you can see the two jims over here. This is the structure here used. Hajjajtu wa ana saghirun. When did I make hajj? When I was small. So wa ana saghirun is wa al haliya. And what is the sentence after wa haliya called? The sentence is called sentence is called in حالية. دخلت المسجد والناس يخرجون منه means I entered the masjid and the people while the people were leaving it, means coming out of it. So wow is hal, and the sentence is in jumla haliya. You say jumla haliya. Mata ar-rajulu wa huwa na'imun means the man died while he was sleeping. Na'imun ismun fa'il, while he was sleeping. Asha Jaddi. Asha means lived. Asha means lived. Jaddi, my grandfather, lived Aksara. Aksara means long life. Aksara means long life. Min mi'ati amin. Min mi'ati amin. Aksara min mi'ati amin. This structure tells us means most of the years in 100 years. Mi'ati am 100 years, and he lived most of the years. Aksara is most of the years in from the 100 years. This is an Arabic structure. You cannot translate word by word. You won't get the meaning, but you should now understand the structure, that this means he lived a very long life. ومات وأنا صغير ومات وأنا صغير, and he died when I was small, while I was small. And this wow is hal and jumla haliya. أنا صغير jumla haliya. Now this jumla haliya you should understand by now, because this all will be repeated in Quran lot of times, and you are progressing slowly towards a much senior level of grammar and Arab. طلبت العام وأنا متزوج. طلبت العام means طلبت, I want to, I wish to, this year, in a year. وأنا متزوج, like and وأنا متزوج means while I am متزوج is married, while I am married. I wish this year while I'm while I'm married. I think he wants to wish something this year. Maybe he wants to get married, something. لا تقرأ الصحيفة وأنت تمشي في الشارع. لا تقرأ الصحيفة وأنت تمشي شارعي means لا تقرأ الصحيفة, don't read the newspaper. وأنت تمشي means while you are walking in the streets. تمشي means comes from masha. This is also a verb from a weak letter. The verb is masha. Masha. This is also from a weak letter verb. So when it changes into fail mudare, it takes the tamshi. Okay, tamshi. While you are walking fi shari'i. This is wa haliya, jumla haliya. Okay. Now we come to the last one. قال تعالى لا تقربوا الصلاة وأنتم سكارى. لا تقربوا قرب. لا تقربوا الصلاة وأنتم سكارى. Now this قربوا, what does it mean, and how do you know what is the meaning? If you don't know the meaning of this fail mudare, how will you understand the meaning? Go back to the root letter. What are the root letters? Qa, ra, ba. Qa, ra, ba means qareeb, to be near, and from this verb comes the word qareeb. Qareeb, okay, means to get near, and from this verb becomes taqrabu. Okay, taqrabu. Now when you speak for male plural, it gets a waw al-jama. La taqrabu means don't even get near to praying wa antum sukara while you are drunk. Don't even get near to praying while you are drunk. Wa antum sukara, this is waw al-hal. While you are sukara means drunk. So this is waw al-hal and this is jumla haliya. Now exercise 3 is mayyiz means distinguish or differentiate waw at min waw al-hal fil jumal al-atiya from the following sentences. Da khattan means put a line under it. Wahidan means put one line under waw al-atf. Tahta waw al-atf and wakhattain means two lines. This is dual. Wakhattain, two lines. Tahta waw al-hal. The one which is waw al-hal, you put two lines. The one which is waw atf, you put one line. خرج المدرس من الفصل وذهب إلى مكتب المدير. So this is waw atf. دخلت على المدير وهو يكتب. I entered into the principal's office, but this doesn't mean that I entered on the principal. It means that I entered into the office of the principal while he was writing. The moment I entered, I saw him writing while he was writing. So this is waw al-hal. دخل حامد ومعاوية والحسن الفصل والمدرس يشرح الدرس. Now from the sentence you can make out the meaning. دخل حامد ومعاوية means they both entered, and who? There are three of them, and Hassan. Those three entered al-fasl ومدرس يشرح الدرس. When did they enter the class? While the teacher was explaining the lesson. So this is also waw hal. عرفوا اللغتين means I know the two languages. This is dual. And why is it is with ya? Because file is damir mustatir. تقديره أنا تقديره أنا, and اللغتين is مفعول به. So that's why it is in mansub with ya, and this sign is far'iyya. Okay, we don't see the duality dual nouns by harakat, but we recognize the dual nouns by letters. This is alamat far'iyya. Al-Ingliziyya wal-Faransiyya. I know the two languages, English and French. So this is waw atf. Ja'ani al-waladu means who came to me. Ja'a fail, ni file. This is for ana means taqdiruhu ana. Ja'ani al-waladu. The boy came to me. Wahuwa yabki. This is waw hal because it is explaining the boy came to me while he was crying. Yabki comes from the word baka. Baka means to cry, and this also is with a weak letter baka. Baka. And when it changes to mudare, it becomes yabki with a ya. Yabki. While he was crying. وَرَجَعَ وَهُوَ يَضْحَكُ. And he returned while, this is also waw hal, this is also waw hal, while he was laughing. رَجَعَ وَهُوَ يَضْحَكُ, while he was laughing. دَخَلَ إِسْمَاعِيلُ الْمَسْجِدَ. Ismail entered the masjid. وَالْإِمَامُ يَقْرَأُ الْفَاتِحَةَ. Fatiha means Ismail entered the masjid while the Imam was reciting Surah Fatiha. Exercise 4. Ayin, clarify. Naw'un means types. Kullu wawin مما ورد في الجملة آتية means you have to clarify the vows that has been given in this sentence. Wallahi, this is wow al-qasam. Ma ghibtu, I was not absent yawman. Wa ana, while, this is wow hal. While, wa ana sahihun, while I was healthy. Sahih means healthy. لا لا هذا لا هذا السنة لا هذا السنة ولا السنة الماضية means I was not absent any day. يوما means any day. وأنا صحيح while I was healthy. Not in this year. Nor in this year, you can translate it as nor in this year, neither in the last year. Neither last year. As-sana al-madi means neither last year. So when the two lams comes, you can translate the sentence is the first lam as nor and the second lam as neither. Exercise 5. أكمل كل جملة مما يأتي بجملة حالية مناسبة. Wow plus جملة اسمية. Now, jumla, what is the formula of jumla haliya? You have to see a wow al hal before it, and then after that jumla ismiya. That jumla should be jumla ismiya. Okay, so they have given this formula for jumla haliya. So now we will see. Akmil, you have to complete the jumla. Okay. So what is the answer for the first one? Dakhaltu al-masjida. دخلت المسجد والإمام يخطب. You can say anything. You can put any jumla ismiya after that. But you have to use wow. دخلت المسجد والإمام يخطب. وصلت الطائرة means the plane returned مطار جدة. Why مطار جدة? Fail, file, and matara is maful bihi, and this structure is in idafa construction. That's why matara jaddata. This country name cannot take al, and it cannot take a kasra. So the Arab will be kasra muqaddara. wasalat ta'iratu. Ta'ira is file. Matara jaddata. وأنا نائم. You can put any jumla ismiya. حججت وأنا صغير. رأيت المدرس وأنا أكتب. Anything you can write. مات عمي وأنا صغير. خرجت من المدينة وأنا نشيط ووصلت الرياضة وأنا متعب. Nashitu means when I was energetic. Okay. Kharajtu min al-madinati, when I was energetic, and wasaltu riyada wa ana mutabun. You can say anything. Kharajta min al-madinati wa ana shab'anun, when I was full stomach. Wa wasaltu ar-riyada wa ana atshanun, thirsty or hungry or kaslanun, anything you can say. اجعل كل جملة مما يأتي جمل الحالية لجملة من إنشاء. So here what you have to do, here اجعل كل جملة, you have to make all the sentences in jumla hal. So whatever you put, just remember that you have to put wow and jumla ismiya. Dash anta tamshi fi shari. Okay, what will you put? Ra'aytuka wa anta tamshi fi shari. I saw you while you were walking in the street. Ra'aytuka wa anta tamshi fi shari. Then number 2 is Hafaztu al-Qur'ana wa ana tiflu. When I was a child, I memorize the Quran. Dash al-mudarrisu dash المدرس يكتب الدرس على السبورة. أدخل الفصل والمدرس يكتب الدرس على السبورة. داش المطر ينزل. يخرج من البيت والمطر ينزل while the rain was pouring. الشمس يغرب. وصلت وصلت إلى البيت والشمس يغرب, like I returned home while the sun was setting. المؤذن يقيم. دخل المسجد والمؤذن يقيم means when the muazzin was while the muazzin was standing. يطلب sorry, there is another one here. Dash أنا صغير. What can you say? What can you say? ذهبت إلى باريس. باريسا means I went to Paris وأنا صغير. Exercise number 7 is يطلب المدرس إلى كل طالب أن يقرأ الدرس وهو جالس وهو واقف للتأكيد من فهمه للجملة. This is for the conversation. It is actually a conversation practice between the teacher and the students. We'll come to exercise 8. تفيد لعل means you have to put لعل. الترجي وإشفاق ويتضح الفرق بينهما من المثالين. Okay, لعل ترجي means for hope. We use it for hope. And al-ishfaq means for fear. When it is for fear, so we will learn the difference of meaning when it is used for the particular sister of Inna. Lala is from sister of Inna, we know that. And when we use this lala in a sentence, so we know that when it is giving the meaning of hope and when it is giving the meaning of fear. So ishfaq is for fear, taraji is for hope, and yattadihu means you have to clarify when it is giving the meaning of hope or fear. The farq baynahuma min al-misalain, you will see the difference baynahuma in these two amsila. Misalain. La'allahu bi khair, I hope he is good. I meaning means the meaning of this sentence is I arju an yakunu bi khair, I hope that you are good. Haza taraji, this is like good hope, okay, hoping for positivity. Now la'allahu maridun, I meaning akhsha an yakunu maridun means I fear that maybe he is or he is sick or something bad. So haza ishfaq. ماذا تفيد لعل في الجملة الآتية? How will you put لعل? لعلك ناجح. So لعلك ناجح means I hope that you are successful. So this is for taraji. لعلي راسب. لعلي means لعلي. Now here ya mutakallim is added. That means it is for me. I hope I. Rasibun means Rasibun is a drawer, the one who can draw. What you say for the one who can draw? Artist. Rasib comes from rasaba, from the verb rasaba, means to draw. And rasib is ismun fa'il. The one who can draw means artist. Okay, now Lali Rasibun means this is for positive hope. This is for Taraji. La'alla al-imtihan sahlun. I hope that the exam would be easy. So this is also like you can say it is taraji for positive. La'alla al-imtihan sa'abun. Now you are fearing that maybe it can be, the exam can be difficult. So you have a fear. So here la'alla is for ishfaq. قال صلى الله عليه وسلم في حجة الوداع means the last Hajj. لعلي I hope لا أحج بعد عام هذا. So this is for ishfaq, like لعلي I hope that I may not do Hajj after this year. Question 9, exercise 9. إليكم أمثلة أخرى. Now this statement هنا إليكم اسم فعل. اسم فعل means it is being derived from فعل, but it's not a فعل. That's why it is called اسم. Now it is a noun. واسم اسم فعل كلمة تدل على means it refers. This ismun fail they are explaining. It refers tadullu ala ma yadullu means it refers to ma yadullu alayhi al fail means it refers to the meaning of fail. Okay, it is an ism but it refers to the meaning of fail. غير أنها لا تقبل علامتها. غير فعل غير أنها لا تقبل علامتها that they don't accept. لا تقبل علامة means they don't accept any harakat means the structure of إليكم will be the same. It won't take any harakat like آمين, أفن, آهين is the same. وإليك معناه خذ. Okay, إليك means معناه خذ. تقول, there are examples here. إليك هذا الكتاب means take this book. So you should not translate it as towards you this book. No. إليك means take this book. يا أختي إليك الملائق. ملائق is the plural of ملعقة. ملعقة means spoon. ملائقة spoons. يقول المذيع إليكم نشرة الأخبار. مذيع is the reporter. مذيع the reporter. He says إليكم نشرة الأخبار. Take this something for نشرة الأخبار means the explanation of the news or the newspaper or something like this. كذلك آمين اسم فعل معنى استجب. استجب means answer. Exercise 10. أشياء ممنوع من الصرف لأن أصله أشياء على وزن أفعلاء. Now أشياء is the plural form of شيء. أشياء is the plural form of شيء. شيء means anything. شيء شيء. Okay, now أشياء أشياء, this is mamnu min as-sarf. Why? It can only have dhamma and fatha, no kasra. And the asl is ashi'a'u. Ashi'a'u. Why? Because it is following the scale of af'ila'u. Okay, so that's why the main letter is sheen, ya and hamza. Okay, the main letters are sheen, ya and hamza. So we cannot delete the main letters. That's why i la u. So you can see la u. What we do is, this is an extra letter. So what is the root letter? Sheen. So we put sheen on the far radical. Ash What is the root letter of another sheen? Ya. We put the next root letter under the radical ain. Ash yi. Sorry. Ash yi. Ash yi. Ya under ain radical. So we got ash yi. Ash yi. What about this au? Uh, this is second, our third root letter is Hamza. Okay, this is first, this is second, and this is third. So we put the third root letter over here under the lam radical. Ash e a. This is our third root letter. This is Hamza. Okay, this is Hamza. Ash e a. Now this is our long vowel alif. Here is Hamza, ash, e, a. This is the long vowel coming, and this is an extra letter here, and Hamza is an extra letter. So we get the structure of ash, e, a, u. Okay. But because it is a very prolonged way of saying ash, e, a, u, so the scholars have made it into ashya'u. Okay, they have dropped Hamza in between. Ashya'u. It is more easy to pronounce Ashya'u. Nah, Aghniya'u, Asdiqa'u. Now, both these words are on this af'ila'u structure. Aghniya'u, Asdiqa'u. Shifahullah has a dua. Now, this is a dua. والفعل الماضي هنا. Now this is shafa is fail al madi. Now why it is having an alif, I will explain. والفعل ماضي هنا مستقبل في المعنى. We are using a past tense, but the meaning is in future. مستقبل. هاتي مثالا آخر من الدرس للفعل الماضي الذي يفيد الدعاء. Now they are asking for another example that is similarly like this. Shafahullah is Jazakallahu khairan. Jazakallahu khairan. Now why it is having an alif here? The fail is shafa with alif makhsura. Now you must have guessed it by now why it has changed to alif shafa. Now when I want to add a damir to a past tense, what happens? I can't write shafa and hu. This is wrong. Joining letters wrong. You cannot join alif makhsura like this with ha damir. You have to change this alif makhsura into alif. Shafahu Allah. Shafahu Allah. This is the correct way of writing. Exercise 12. هل من سؤال أصله هذه الجملة means هل من سؤال عندك means do you have a question, but in this sentence you don't have any damir showing I'm asking to you. You don't have a damir ka to show that I'm asking to anybody in front of me. But it means that yes, hal min sualin means do you have any question? You will translate as do you have any question? Here the damir has been or this indika has been deleted. There are sentences in Quran also where the fail has been deleted or the nouns this kind of things has been deleted. هذه من الزائدة. Further in Tufatus Saniya and much further you will learn where min zaida comes. There are a lot of places where min zaida comes. So there are a lot of mins also. هذه من زائدة ومن شروط دخولها from the conditions where it enters. Now they are telling you shurut means the conditions where the min az-zaida enters. And yasbiquha nafiyun means when it proceeds by a nafi. Okay, nafi means it is preceded by a nafi means before this min zaida there is a sentence with nafi, a negative sentence, and aw nahiyun or it is preceded by lam nahiya sentence, means negative command sentence, or istifham bihal, or it is preceded with a questioning tool. And two, an yakunu majruruha nakiratan. Okay, an yakunu majruruha means it is majrur, as it is min is a harf jar, and yakunu majruruha nakiratan means it makes the noun after it into majrur, and this noun should be nakira. The noun after it should be nakira. So the conditions for entering min zaida is three. What are those? Before min zaida, you will see a negative statement, means la, with la. It should be a negative statement. For example, I can give number one, it can be la ashrabu ashaya. Okay, la ashrabu ashaya, this is a negative statement. La ashrabu ashaya. I'm just give you an example so that you know what is negative statement. Now, how will you know this is a negative statement? This la is not lam nahiya or negative commanding lam. Why? Because it is not bringing a change on this fail mudare. This fail mudare has a dhamma here, so it's not changing its position. Second, when this min zaida is preceded with lam nahiya, la tashrab ashai, tashrab. Now this is lam nahiya because it is changing the fail mudare into jazm. This is lam nahiya. So this means zaida, before this min zaida, there are two sentences, the lam nafiya and lam nahiya. And three, when it is preceded by any questioning tool, ma or maza or aina, any questioning tool. Okay. Now the fourth one is ana yakunu majrurun. This min is majrurun, means this is a harf jar, and any noun after that should be nakira. The noun after min zaida, min zaida should be nakira. Nakira. Kawin means make. Jumalan ala ghirarihi, make sentences ala ghirarihi in the blank spaces. Mustamilan, using al kalimat allati baina qawsain, using the words that are in between the qawsain, means bracket. Misal, hal min sualin, sual, hal min sualin. Now khabar, khabar, what is the sentences? What should be the sentence? Hal khabar, hal min khabarin, hal min khabarin. Okay. And third is second one is jadid, hal min jadidin, hal min mazidin. It's easy. So that means hal min mazidin means do you have extra, or do you have new one, or do you have any news, do you have any question. Exercise 13, ladayya swalun. Laday is zarf makanin. Laday is zarf makan, means it is from the adverbs for place. Ma'ana indak. Laday means indak. Tuqlabu al-alifu. Tuqlabu means to change. It comes from the verb qalaba. Qalaba. And from this verb comes the fail mazid, inqalaba. Okay. It also means to change, to move, to turn over. Inqalaba. Okay. Then tuqlabu changes alifuhu. It's alifuhu to ya'an. this where is it, this alif تقلب ألف ياء مع الضمير كما likewise تقلب الألف إلى وعلى فتقول لديه لديك ولدي. Okay, so what they are saying is ladayya. What is this? It changes its alifu with ya. Most probably this had laday lada. This is the actual. So this has been changed. This is called as alif. I told you in English it is called shortened alif. Alif maksura. In Arabic also it is alif maksura. So don't get confused with this alif. Okay. It has been this alif maksura has been changed to ya. Ladai. So what happens when you attach with damir, it changes to ya. So with this, when I add ya mutakallim, it gets overlapped with this ya and gets a shadda. When I attach ya mutakallim with it, what happens? It let me get a fresh page first. Okay. Now when this is lada, okay, when it is attached with the ya mutakallim, what happens? It changes to, it overlaps and gets ladayya. Okay. Now what happens with for example ladayhi, when you want to attach with ha damir, it gets ladayhi, so that you can easily attach with the damir. Ladayhi, ladayka, ladayya. This is attached with ya mutakallim as I showed you here. Ilayka amsila. Ilayka amsila means take these examples. Wajadtuhu lada. See, the actual word was lada with alif maksura. Wajadtuhu lada al-bab. Wajadtuhu lada al-bab. These are the examples. Lada means indak. Wajadtuhu inda al-bab means I found wajadtuhu in lada bab means I found the door where I think if I say that you lost the key and I ask you where did you find the key, so you will say wajadtuhu lada al bab means I found it at the door. Okay, so that is the meaning. Wajadtuhu lada al bab. Inna means at. Maza ladaika. What is with you? Maza ladaika means what is with you? Okay, what's is with you? What is bothering you? Wafi at-tanzil. ولدينا كتاب ينطق بالحق. ولدينا كتاب ينطق بالحق. Now what do you mean by لدينا? Means we have. Now this noon filing is for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have kitabun yantiqu bil haq. Yantiqu is coming from the verb nataqa. Nataqa. Nataqa means to pronounce. Okay. So bil haq, or to recite. Now this nataqa is pronounced yantiqu. From this verb comes the word natiqeen. Natiqeen. What does natiqeen means? You must have read the word natiqeen for Madina book. Madina book lil ghair natiqeen means that ghair natiqeen, the one who cannot read Arabic. Okay, like us, we are non-Arabs, we don't know Arabic, so we are studying this book. So this book is specially made for ghair natiqeen. Okay, now for those who cannot read Arabic, those who are learning. Okay, natiqeen. So it is like has yantiqu bil haq means to read the with truth. Now كل حزب بما لديهم فرحون. كل حزب بما لديهم فرحون. كل حزب means each and every party. حزب means party, group. بما لديهم with what they have. فرحون with what they have, they are happy. فرحون means they are happy. Now فرحون verb comes from fariha. Fariha. Fariha means happy. Farihun, the people are happy. Hizb, party. Kullu hizbin means all the groups bima ladayhim, with which they have, with whatever they have, they are happy. Okay, so this is a part of the ayah, but why they are happy, in which context Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying this, we don't know. It is just a part of a sentence, so we will stick to the present meaning, the part of the meaning that is coming from this part of the ayah. Question 14. Ma ضد المريض. ما ضد المريض. ضد مريض is ضد means opposite, means الصحي. صحي is healthy, مريض is sick. هات ماضي الأفعال الآتية. ماضي, give the ماضي. يحمل يحمل is حمل, to hold. يطلق is طلع, sorry, يطلع means طلع, to set. خطب, يخطب خطب. يغرب غرب. يقرب قرب, or you can say قرب. ينطق نطق. هاتي مفرد الأسماء الآتية. حرم مفرد, you have to give singular. So حرام, حرم, حرام. سكرى is سكران, سكران. Okay, this is sakaranu, sakaranu. Then the next word is malaikatu. Malaikatu will be malakun, and ma'anin is a plural, it is ma'anan, ma'anan. Okay, like with alif maksura. Ma'anan. And exercise 17. Hati, give jama al asma al atiya, give the plural. Am is awam, you can say awamun, awamun. And for tifl is atfal, atfal. Sahi is for الصحة. الصحة. متزوج means married. So متزوجون is jama muzakkar plural. Mutazawwaj is married, and single married person. Mutazawwajun jama muzakkar salim, just add waw and noon. Hizb is ahzab. Hizb is ahzab. You know surah ahzab, this is the plural for hizb. Hizb is the party, group. So from hizb come ahzab. Ahzab. Imam. Imam is a'immatun. 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 Dakhaltu ala al-mudiri. What do you mean by dakhaltu ala al-mudiri? Ay dakhaltu maktaba al-mudiri wa huwa fihi, while he was in it. Okay. They are explaining these the structures, the phrases that are mostly used in when you write. This is good Arabic. This is considered to be good Arabic. قام الصلاة المضارع يقيم والأمر أقم. ما فرق بين عبد وعبيد؟ ماذا تسمى صيغة عبيد في صرف؟ So here they are asking الفرق بين عبد وعبيد. So what is the difference between abd? Can you tell me what is the difference? Abd is slave and Ubaid is as I told you, it's ism musaghar. Ism musaghar means those nouns that are used to say very little things, like if I tell you, like for Jabal. These nouns, Jabal is a mountain, but if you see a very small mountain, then in Arabic you follow a scale. Fu'ailun. Fu'ailun. Okay. So if I say Jabal, what will be? It will follow the scale Fu'ailun and it comes Jubailun. In Saudi, there is a city named Jubailun. Okay. This is called ism musaghar, means very small, little thing. Qalam, qalamun. It's called qulaymun. Qulaymun. Ism musaghar. And for this abd, abdun, abd means slave, will be ubaidun. Okay, it follows the same scale, ubaidun. So means very small slave. And ma tusamma sigha al-ubaid fi sarf, you call it ism musaghar. It is called ismun musagharun. Ismun musagharun. Question 22. It's question 21. وصلت المدينة. وصلت المدينة. وصلت إلى المدينة. كلاهما صحيح. Kilahuma means, kila is this noun says when you are addressing two things. Kila means two things, when you are addressing two things. Kilahuma, together. Wasaltu is a verb, okay? And wasaltu means I returned al-Madinata. Al-Madinata saying means I returned to Medina, and saying wasaltu ila al-Madinati is also the same meaning. Either you can write wasaltu al-Madinata, like you can follow the formula fa'il and maf'ul bihi, or you can say wasaltu ila al-Madinati. This both structure is correct. يجمع معنا على معان هاكا. This haka means this أمثلة أخرى لمثل هذا الجمع. Okay, لمثل هذا الجمع جارية. This is مثل جارية. جارية جوار. Jariya means, what do you mean by Jariya? Jariya means to run, the running, the one which is running, Jariya, ongoing. Jawarin, the plural is Jawarin. We have read this in Quran, the surahs in the last juz, Jariya and Jawarin. You can see both these words. Mashia means from masha. Jariya means jara. Jara, to run. Masha, to walk. Jara, masha. Mashiyatun means the walking, one which is walking, something which is walking. Mawashin. Mawashin means plural for mashiyatun. Da'iyatun, dawa'in. Da'iyatun means you must have heard the word da'i. Da'i, the one who calls. It comes from da'a. What is the verb here? Da'a. Da'a, to call. Nadin is nada is also to call. Nawadin. Okay, and why is it kasratain here? It may be from ism mankus. So the ya has been deleted, and it in nakira it is nadin. This kasra tells us that ya has been deleted. It may have been nadi. Nadi. Nawadin. The plural is nawadin.